Welcome back to Flow Fanatic. We're going to start by announcing the winner from this past challenge, which was around reporting snapshots and recreating that functionality using Salesforce flows without some of the limitations that the current functionality has. So the winner of the Trailblazer hoodie is Sathi Obama. So congratulations to you. We had 5 overall successful solutions, and we'll jump into the solution right now. So high level, we are recreating reporting snapshots. And what reporting snapshots does in a nutshell is it takes a snapshot of all the opportunity records or all the opportunity records that meet a certain criteria that you've defined. And effectively creates records for each one of those. And it takes the current values of the fields that you've specified and populates them into the new custom object that you've created, the snapshot object. So that's how the current functionality works. And then that's how the new functionality will need to work that we're building on top of flows. So we are going to start off by creating the custom object to hold the data that we want from opportunities. So we're going to come into Object Manager. We're going to click on Create Custom Object. And we're going to call this Snapshot Opportunities. Opportunity. I'm going to give it a plural name of Snapshot Opportunities. I'm going to scroll down, and I'm going to give this an ID, data type of auto number, ID 000, starting number of 1. I'm going to click Save. All right, so now I'm going to create my field. So I need to figure out what fields do I want to store as it relates to the opportunity, right? So I'm going to take a snapshot in time of an opportunity. I don't necessarily need all the fields. In my case, I'm going to want the stage, the amount, maybe the close date, and the account and the owner that the opportunity is associated with. Sorry, the account and the opportunity, which is the current opportunity. So in terms of the fields that we'll want, we'll probably want the amount, we'll want the close date, we may want the stage, we're going to want which account it's connected to. And then I'm also going to bring up a lookup field, which is what is the current opportunity record. So I'm going to come in here and I'm going to quickly create those fields. So I clicked on Fields and Relationships. I'm going to select New. I'm going to scroll down. I'm going to create a lookup field for opportunity. Next, 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 save. Again, new, lookup. This time I'm going to make this for the account. Next, next, save. All right, I'm going to create one for the close date. Create one for the amount, which is a currency field. All right, and then the last one is going to be the stage. So I'm just going to come over to the opportunity and copy all the stage names. Back to the snapshot object, click on New, scroll down for pick list, select Next. I'm going to call this Stage. I'm going to enter the values. Go ahead and click Next. Click Next. Click Save. All right, so we have our object, we have our blueprint. Okay, now we need to go ahead and create our flow in order to process this. So I'm going to come into Home, I'm going to go into quick find and type in flow, come down here to flows. Let me go ahead and click on new flow. I'm going to go ahead and click on scheduled triggered flow. I'll click next. I'll click auto layout beta. All right. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to set the schedule. So I am going to have this run in just a couple minutes from now. So I'm going to set it to 10:54 p.m. I'm going to have it run once. This is where we could set it to run once, daily or weekly. We'll talk about the bonus challenge in just a second, but for now, we're just going to set this to run once. Okay, I'm going to choose the object. So we're going to be taking snapshots of the opportunity. So we're going to want this to run for opportunities. Okay, and right now we're going to say this is going to run for all opportunities in Salesforce. So we're going to create basically a copy of every single opportunity in Salesforce by creating a snapshot record. I'll go ahead and click on plus. Scroll down. I'm going to click on create records. Say create snapshot record. Create opportunity. Snapshot record. And I'm going to go ahead and use separate resources and literal values. For the object, I'm going to type in snapshot opportunity. I'll scroll down and now I'm going to map my fields. So I'm going to say the account gets populated with the opportunity account. The amount will get populated with the opportunity amount. The close date will get populated with the close date. The opportunity will get populated with the opportunity. The stage will get populated with the stage. And that's it in terms of the mapping. So I can go ahead and click save. I'm going to call this opportunity single time scheduled trigger. Go ahead and click save. Go ahead and click activate. All right, so this is the first part of the challenge without the bonus. Okay, so let's just go over what's happening right now. So every day at 10, well, right now it's just once, but let's say we set this to daily. Every day at 10:54 p.m., Salesforce is going to basically launch this flow. It's going to run through every single opportunity in Salesforce, and it's going to pull one opportunity. It's going to go ahead and create an opportunity snapshot record. Okay, so it's going to go one by one by one by one to each record and then create the snapshot record. Now, because Salesforce flows are automatically automatically bulkified for us, and with scheduled triggered flows, they're actually batched for us, the creation of these records will happen in a bulkified manner. Okay. All right, so that's the first part. The second part is around specifying basically when these flows should run if we want something that's a little more specific. So I think in the bonus, it was 5 days after the quarter end. So the trick here is that if we click on the play button and we come in here, okay, what we want to do is basically say only run if today's date is the end of the quarter. Okay, and so there's potentially a couple ways to do this. The easiest way is we are going to actually create a formula field on the opportunity that basically specifies whether or not today is the end of a quarter. So we're going to come back to opportunity. We're going to come in here. We're going to create a new field. Click new. We want to do a formula field and next. And then we're going to say end of quarter. And we're going to specify a checkbox, right? So basically, if it is the end of quarter today, then we are going to mark this as true. And then we're going to use that in our criteria for the scheduled triggered flow. That's going to only look at the opportunities that have that checkbox checked. All right, so we're going to go ahead and click on advanced formula. We're going to come here and we're going to say if today, or sorry, if the month of today is equal to basically 3, 6, 9, or 12. So let me just hold that, store that down there. Okay, so if month of today is equal to 3, just add in an or. So if the month is equal to 3, or the month is equal to 6, or the month is equal to 9, or the month is equal to 12, and the day of today is equal to 5, because the bonus was 5 days after the end of the quarter. Then let's make sure we have all those parentheses closed. Okay. Then we are going to do true. Otherwise, we are going to do false. Let's go ahead and check this syntax. All right, that looks good. We'll go ahead and click next. You know what? This should be 4, 7, 8, and 1, because it's 5 days after the end of the quarter. Let's go ahead and click next. Let's click next. Let's click save. All right, we're going to come back here and just refresh the screen flow that we just built. I'm going to come in here. I'm going to change the criteria, and I'm going to say only show me, only run this for those that have an end of the quarter equal to true. Go ahead and click save. And just to make this match the actual scenario that we gave, we'll go ahead and change this to run at 2 a.m. Save, and we'll click activate. All right, so that is that's the solution to the challenge. I'm going to go ahead and run this for everyone just so they can see how this would look. So I'm going to come up to the opportunity. I'm going to go ahead and create a tab. So I'm going to create a new tab for the snapshot opportunity. I'm going to go ahead and click next. All right, so I'm going to just make a quick update here. Let me go ahead and click on the play button, and I'm going to change this. We don't want it to run at the end of the quarter because we're trying to have it run right now. So I'm going to change this to none. I'm going to change this to run at 11:05. Click done. Click save as. Click save. Click activate. All right, back here now, it's 11:07. Let me go ahead and refresh the snapshot opportunities. And there we go. We have 31 snapshot opportunities, and we have 31 opportunities. Great. I'm just going to go ahead and make a quick update to this list view so you can see some of the fields that came over. Great, so we can see the data was populated. This is awesome. And just